hard when your toes get to talking and your legs get to walking and your luck run out like oh no.
What's up YouTube? Retro Bro here, and today I am reviewing a game that needs no introduction whatsoever, and that's Overwatch. So, what makes this game so good so far? Well, first off, I'm not really big on FPS games. I'm more of a casual fan, but this game actually is pretty refreshing for a FPS genre. Now, for those of you that want to kind of connect the dots and see if it feels like any other games you played, the closest one would be TF2 because it's a lot of cartoon characters, animation, funny little witty dialogue, and then each character has special abilities and they work together as a balanced team to complete objectives. Now, if you've never played Team Fortress 2, the best examples I can give are to some of its mobile-like elements. So I would say if you've ever played League of Legends, if you ever played Dota 2, or if you ever even played Awesome Knots, it does have mobile-like elements like that, such as special abilities, cooldowns on them, completing objectives within a team. So you'll still be familiar and feel at home to some extent with this game. Now, one of the things I like best about this game so far is definitely the dialogue. At the beginning of the game, when you're usually locked together with your teammates, they kind of all have dialogue with each other and talk a little bit to each other. So it's really nice interaction, especially for someone that's played League of Legends, because from my experience with that game, characters do talk when they do their special abilities, but they don't really interact with each other. So for the most part, they're mute. In this game, characters talk to each other when they're waiting to begin the match. They talk trash when they kill people. They kind of, can't like do their signature moves and say things and phrases when they do that. Almost like in an anime or any superhero comic or TV show you've ever seen. So it's pretty funny to see that. And I can say that is much better than another game I was really happy for that really disappointed me, which would be Ninja Turtles in Manhattan. So let's give a moment of silence for that game. And now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's go ahead and continue with the review. Another thing that makes Overwatch real good is that you really get the opportunity to use every character, because every character in different situations have different advantages. Like the sniper girl, she can pick people off from levels that have like decent balconies and stuff and hide. I find that Hanzo does really well with that too. Also on defense missions where you can kind of hide and post up in corners and pick people off, those are especially good for Bastion. Also, levels where you do defense like that work well for Trojan the troll, because he can set up his turrets to shoot at you. For missions where you have to attack and use assaults, I find that characters like Tracer, though I'm not too good with her, is good for those type of offensive strikes. Soldiers 76 is balanced, so he can be used in any situation from my personal experience, because he can shoot from a distance, he does decent damage, he isn't frail, so he doesn't die super fast, and he gets his biotic field, which heals the team as well as himself. so he can be used in any situation. And it makes for interesting gameplay because in some missions you'll do one objective, and once that's complete they'll give you a completely different one, making it to where you're forced to switch a character. Or sometimes you're just being steamrolled by your opponent and you want to switch your character to see if they do better based on the situation of heroes you have to deal with. Overall, a solid game and definitely something you should pick up. So let me know in the comment sections down below if you've played Overwatch, which I'm sure you all had, and what you think of the game and whether you are going to pick it up or not. Anyhow, I've been Retro Bro, and I am signing out.